Example, look at the building in the front on the left side, the one by the corner. It was a private house once. Look at the size. And look at how many apartments inside the building that was used only by one single family. In the front, just on the right side, we are going to see next one of the famous places of Havana, and one of the places that was visited by the great American writer Ernest Hemingway, who lived in Cuba for more than 20 years, is the Floridita's restaurant. Floridita was a private restaurant, and Hemingway used to spend time, just usually hours every day, while drinking inside and chatting with his friends. So Floridita is running by the government today, but by keeping all the same tradition that has more than 100 years. Is the restaurant we are going to see just next on the right side. I will show you the place. So the rest of the buildings, all of them were private buildings and still are housing small apartments and small businesses just on the ground floor. Some of them are not anymore in use, as you can see, due to the sorry state. Here in the front on the left side, one of the fine art museums of the island. And Floridita is the one we have here in the front by the corner on the right side. A place where just a famous bartender, Constante Rubalagua, created just a Cuban famous drink, the Curie. I recommend you to get just one brand of Cuban rum that is a very small production, Legendario. It's not exported at any place, so it could be nice and it has a wonderful price, and also a nice place for buying cigars and coffee, the top brands of Cuban coffee, cultivated on top of the mountains. So it is the place where we are going to stay to be here for just half an hour while visiting the museum inside. At the end, we are going to get our Cuban 7 years old Havana Club, and after that, so we are going to see the cigar shop. So we are going to get our bus back, and next we are going to ride to the next stop. That is just the cigar shop, the place where we are going to get shopping time for different Cuban productions. So here you could take your cameras, your phones, if you will, for taking pictures inside. It's allowed to use cameras inside. And the museum is housed in a very old building that is from the 19th century. So you are going to see how was the Cuban private architecture in Cuba during the colonial period. From the chip, it means that not in the next stop, but in the second one. So we're going to talk about what is coming next, about when our excursion finished. So I'm going to give you a few recommendations about the area, old Havana, and the places nearby the terminal. Okay, my friends, here in the front on the right side, we can see the Blue Stadium. It is the biggest stadium of the island.